Hi everyone, and welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas tapping. So today we are tapping on things out of our control, and there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them anyway, but at Christmas when we get stressed, often it's things out of our control that make us stressed, and we just need to relax and let it go, but it's really hard when you're in the moment. So okay, let's crack on and let's start off here, as always, on the karate chop here. And even though there are things going on that are stressing me out, I've got to learn to let it go. And I love and accept myself anyway. All these things that cause me stress, all these things that cause me stress, all these things that happen throughout the day that cause me all this stress, all these things out of my control. I know most of them are out of my control, but yet they still cause me stress. All these things that happen throughout the day that really wind me up. They really wind me up. Travel problems, train delays, can't get to work, can't get out because the trains are cancelled or there's a delay, but it's out of my control, but it's so stressful. Postal strikes, buying really thoughtful gifts, posting them out and then not arriving. Really important things to me that I want to get to other people and they're not going to get there. And I'm worrying about it, that it's going to be delayed or it's going to get lost. It stresses me out. But it's out of my control. Once I've posted it, I've got my receipt, it's out of my control. I've got to let it go. But they all add to my stress. The weather. The weather stresses me out, especially at Christmas. Just notice the weather and how that can stress you out. Because if you're planning to do something and it's snowing, you might not be able to do it because things get cancelled. And we're back to that. But the weather is totally out of our control. It's out of my control. But it stresses me out. Out of my control. These things that are out of my control. Refunds. Asking for getting some money from maybe your bank accounts or transferring money so that you can pay for things and that becoming a problem. Not having the right paperwork, ID. Not getting refunds so that you can buy something different for somebody else or for yourself. You need that money out the refund before you can buy something and you just can't do it. And it stresses you out, but actually it's out of your control. When you've done all you need to do, it can be out of your control. If they're saying we need more information or we need to know more, you have to do it. You have to. To get what you want, you have to do it. There's no point getting stressed because it will be out of your control. I'm sure we've all experienced things like this, especially at Christmas. So all this stress from all these things out of my control. I'll let go of the things that are out of my control. It's a choice. I'll let go of the things that are out of my control. I'm letting go of that feeling that winds me up because it's out of my control. It's out of my control. Totally out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. So I need to choose to let that feeling go. I'll let that feeling go. And there's nothing I can do. So I'm going to let it go because it's out of my control. Out of my control. If the train's late, it's out of my control. I can't do anything. There's nothing that's going to help that. I just need to let it go. I'm going to let it go. If it snows and I can't get somewhere, I can't do anything. It's out of my control. I can only change my reaction to it. So I'm going to let it go because it's out of my control. And when I let it go, it feels better. I feel like I have more control. I'll let go for more control because these things I can't do anything about. It's out of my control. It's okay to let go of things that are out of my control. Deep breath in and out. And again. And out. And one more. And out. And relax. Hope that's been useful. Remember to like, share and subscribe the video so it can help others. And I will see you tomorrow for day 10. Have a good evening.